Hello friends, how are you? Welcome to Tripanasi Center. Let's see what is our topic today. Greenhouse effect and global warming. There is a most important topic here of greenhouse effect and global warming. In the earlier classes, you have a study about the greenhouse effect and global warming. The greenhouse is the enclosure of usually made of glass in which the temperature inside is higher than the outside. On the increasing of the percentage of greenhouse gases which prevent the escape of heat from earth. Would we increase the average temperature on the earth as a worldwide is known as the greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect is generally is called is the average temperature on the earth. There is the increase the average temperature of earth is called to the greenhouse effect. They here show the greenhouse effect. There is a light of sun is absorbed for the earth and solar radiation effect of the earth. There is a radiation come to the sunlight and they reflect for the other is a nature. The greenhouse gases here and trapped to solar radiation, absorbed radiation re-emit by the greenhouse gases, and there is causing for the goes waste to the is a global is a warming. There is a main greenhouse effect here, and there is a very dangerous here. The greenhouse gases is the atmosphere we have, and the much like the glass is a panel in their greenhouse. They allow the sunlight to enter to the atmosphere of the earth. When the sunlight enters to the surface of the earth, the sun has the energy of absorbed by the land and the water and the biosphere, and some of this energy reflect back to the atmosphere by the earth, and some this energy is passes back into the space. However, the most of energy remain trapped in the atmosphere by the greenhouse gases causing the global warming on the earth. The show in this diagram their clarity on your mind. The next is the cases of the global warming. The cases of global warming is mainly is the carbon dioxide and chlorofluorocarbon and the methane CH4 and the nitrous oxide N2O. The main greenhouse gas that are causing global warming and the increasing in the concentration of greenhouse gases lead to be increased trapping of the long wave radiation, the resulting in the increasing of earth temperature causing a global warming. Showing this diagram. Here show the global warming. Their sunlight is come to the earth and their effect for the our area is a short wavelength pattern is the atmosphere and the absorption of the long wave is absorbed by the atmosphere and the warm surface radiate of energy back. The earth surface absorb energy and the warm up. There is the global warming. The global warming is very dangerous for the glacier and the human beings. There are various sources which is add to the greenhouse gas to be atmosphere. The human activities such as a burning of fossil fuel in the home, industries, and automobiles. The biomass is a burning in the agriculture, parasites, etc. add to large amount of the carbon dioxide to the atmosphere. And the marshes of paddy field is a cattle shed and the biogas plant methane to be atmosphere. And there is a reflector, air conditioner, etc. is a CFC to be atmosphere. The refrigerator and air conditioner, their effect for the global warming, their use of gas of chlorofluorocarbon. The chlorofluorocarbon is the main agent for the global warming. Their use for the your homes, air conditioner and refrigerator. The nitrogen oxide is added to the atmosphere by the organic method. It is a fertilizer, denitrifying bacteria as well as automobile. There is also is effect on their our environment. The next is the effect of the global warming. On the increasing the atmospheric temperature will be cause of sea level is a rise by 1 to 2 mm per year. The temperature near a ocean surface would be increasing in case of glacier and the polar ice sheet to be melt faster. And this would be a flood to the low lying coastal area and the number of islands. And global warming will be produce several heat waves during the summer causing the heat related illness and death. Due to increasing of surface temperature, the parasites of the pest will be get aquatic temperature to survive, leading to the increasing on their number, and this will be reduced to the crop production, and there will be more incidence of plant, animals, and the human disease. And the next is due to the increasing of temperature of earth is the atmosphere is the precipitation of water will be increased, and this will decrease the soil moisture content and the lead to the frequently downpour also. The next is the prevention and control of the global warming. We can prevent and global warming by reducing the production of greenhouse gases, and this can be done by here. The using of energy efficiency device in automobiles and appliances and other than fossil fuels, and minimize the use of the fossil fuel such as petrol, diesel, etc. and obtain through the better alternative like a solar energy and other renewable source of energy. And the next here are reusing of home wastes, new printed cardboards and the glass and metal. By doing so we can reduce the carbon dioxide emission by the 800-500 pound of annually. And the planting more and more tree, by planting more and more tree we can reduce amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, because plant act of carbon dioxide sink there or take up a carbon dioxide of photosynthesis. The next is the ozone hole. The depression of the ozone layers here. The layer is present in the earth as a atmosphere prevents the entry of sun harmfully ultraviolet ray. The radiation reducing of the earth's surface. The industrial use of mechanical is called to the fluorocarbon. The fluorocarbon is in a refrigerator, air conditioner, cleaning solvent, and fire extinguisher, and the corrosive spray can, all perfume, insecticide, medicine, etc. The damage of the ozone layer. The carbon fluorocarbon is very dangerous for the human beings. There is a use the human beings all of area. There is refrigerator, air conditioner, cleaning solvent, fire received, and the earth cans, perfume, is the insecticides and the medicine also. The damage for the ozone layer. This is all is a format is a flow. The chlorine is contained in the chlorofluorocarbon reaching for the ozone means O2. The layer is split to the ozone is the molecules from the oxygen and the amount of the ozone. There is ozone is a wrong pronunciation O2. There is a O3. There is ozone and they get reduced and they cannot be prevent their entry of UV radiation. And there has been a reduction by 30 to 40 in the thickness of the ozone umbrella is shaded over to the Arctic and Antarctic region. So here show the diagram of depletion of the ozone. Here the radiation come in their ozone is oxygen and chlorofluorocarbon react with ozone and oxidation netted to chlorine monoxide. There is depletion of the ozone here. The next here is the effect of the depletion of the ozone layer. The sunburn fast agent of the skin, cancer of skin, contract and the aqueous of eyes lens are leading to loss of visions. Or cancer of the retina is a sensitive layer of this eyes on which the image is formed. And the next is a genetical disorder. There is the effect of the depletion of the ozone layer is genetical disorder and reduce the reproductivity in the sea and their forest. The next is the prevention of ozone layer as the depletions. Their damage to ozone layer can be prevented by reducing or consumption of the carbon fluorocarbon by the adopting of alternative technology is a unity and the air conditioner gas by non-CFC and discouraging of the use of spray of contaminant is the aerosol.